Guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late, just getting in. So we're off and underway, guys. Just let me quickly share the radar. We're going to keep the radar focused on Ipswich, but we're keeping an eye on both games, guys. So just bear me a second. Here we go. There we go. So as I say, we'll keep the radar focused on Ipswich, but we are watching both games, guys. I'll be keeping you informed of both games as best possible. So both games kicked off as Huddersfield now with the possession at the back as they kick the ball long on that far side. Leeds have got a throw in the other game as Huddersfield now tussling in the centre. Ipswich have won it back as they try to play it forward. Southampton losing the possession there. Leeds now on the attack as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Ball crossed into the box as Southampton have deflected it behind. Huddersfield now with the possession in the other game as they play it forward up towards the halfway line, but it's won back by Ipswich as Ipswich trying to play it down this near side, but Huddersfield have challenged for it. Pompey dude, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Apologies if anybody's put a comment in before Pompey dude. I can't see it on the screen. So sorry about that. But welcome to the show, Pompey dude. Hope you're doing well, mate. Now Leeds trying to play the ball into the box. Trying to work out what's going on there. Huddersfield have got a free kick against Ipswich. So, yep, thank you for that, Pompey dude. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Welcome to the show. Dave's with us. Dave saying hi, guys, Stevie, and the usual suspects. All had a happy final championship day. Thank you for that, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Pleasure, as always, to have you guys with us. Thank you, Dave. Hope you're having a good day, mate. As now I've got a stoppage in Leeds, the Southampton game. Referee with a problem with his equipment. And the other game, Ipswich have got a throw-in on the far side of the field, midway inside their own half, as now the ball comes back in play. Huddersfield have won it back, as now they play it back to their defensive line. Now playing it out wide on this near side, as Ipswich have lost the ball, as Huddersfield managed to play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays the ball long down the field, as Ipswich reacquire possession. Southampton on the attack in the other game on the far side of the field as they've just been fouled, and the referee's going to give a free kick there. So Dave saying, hello, Pompey dude. Top man. Thank you, Dave. You are an absolute star. Thank you for that, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, Gaz, and everyone in the chat. Thank you, Stevie. You guys, amazing. Thumbs up there from Pompey dude. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Have to bear with me today, guys, as we're doing the double. So a lot for me to cover here. But I'll do your comments as best I can throughout the game, guys. Dave saying hello, Bob, and hello, Ryan. Bob? I think he's saying hello there to loyalists, but he's not with us at the moment. Or if he is, I haven't seen the comment. He might have put the comment in at the start. But as I've told you guys, unfortunately, on this platform, you guys put comments in before I actually stream. I can't see them on the screen before I start streaming. I could only see the comments that you guys add once I actually start streaming. So apologies for that. Now, Huddersfield playing the ball long as Ipswich challenged for it, but Huddersfield managing to keep it on this near side. Leeds are on the attack in the other game as now they play the ball forward down this near side. Southampton have challenged for it. And I think, I'm not sure if that's going to be a foul or a throw-in on this near side because the foul, just of this, is he giving it? I think is he giving it as a throw-in? No, I think he's giving it as the foul. So free kick on this near side for Leeds, midway inside the Southampton half. Ipswich now with the possession in the other game as they're just knocking it about on the halfway line. Huddersfield just sitting off as Ipswich play the ball around on the halfway line. Now Leeds with a free kick as it's crossed into the box, headed over the top of the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick to Southampton. Ipswich still knocking the ball about on the halfway line as Huddersfield pressing the ball from the front, but unable to win it there as Ipswich just keeping the possession comfortably, knocking it around in the centre circle. Now they played it out wide on that far side as they tried to come forward, but Huddersfield, they managed to get it down that far side as they take it to the byline, trying to get the cross into the box. It's in as Huddersfield knock it away, and the ball knocked out wide on that far side as Huddersfield now on the attack. Southampton have knocked the ball out of play on this near side, so that's going to be, I think, no, it's been given as a goal kick, so Southampton to play out from the back as they kick the ball long down the field. And it's, no, sorry, they've been ordered to retake the free kick there, I think. So, yeah. And so thank you for that, Dave. Dave saying, all thanks, Gaz. I think that's when we all good. Just back in time for the footy. Awesome. Well, as you know, Dave, it's always a pleasure to have your company, mate. Hope you've had a good morning. Have you been to the birthday? You said you were going to your niece's birthday, I think, today, didn't you? Has that been this morning? Hope she's having a good day, though, mate. Now, Ipswich with the possession on this near side as they try to come forward. Huddersfield managing to make the challenge, but they've not cleared the ball here as Ipswich have won it right back. Now Leeds with a possession in the Southampton box as they're trying to take it to the byline, and it just got away from them there as it's gone out for a goal kick. Ipswich now playing the ball towards the edge of the box as they get the shot off, but it's deflected wide. That's not a bad effort. So that's going to be a corner on the far side for Ipswich. Southampton now kicking the ball long up the field as they kick it out wide on that far side. Both sets of players tussling for it, but Leeds have managed to win it as they play it forward now, racing towards the Southampton box as Southampton trying to make the challenge. Leeds almost getting in behind the Southampton defence there, but Southampton managed to make the challenge and now play the ball out wide on this near side. Ipswich now with the corner as it's crossed into the box. Huddersfield trying to knock it away there as they managed to knock it out towards the edge of the box, but Ipswich have won it back before eventually it's gone out of play, and that's going to be another corner on the far side. So thank you for that, Dave, top man. But Mr. Barnes is saying, hey up, Dave, lad. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing good, Mr. Barnsley. So Ipswich with a corner on the far side. Southampton now on the attack as they cross the ball into the box. It's knocked away by Leeds, and it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Ipswich now with the corner as it's crossed in. It's knocked away, but Ipswich have managed to win it outside the box. Now they play it out wide on this near side, taking it to the byline as Huddersfield challenge for it. And Huddersfield have managed to win it back here as they clear the ball, knocking it back into the centre of the field. As Ipswich trying to challenge, but Huddersfield managing to kick it long out wide to that far side, but too much pace on that. And it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side of the field, midway inside the Ipswich half of the field. As now Southampton on the attack in the other game as they kick the ball out wide on that far side as Leeds head it back in the direction it came from. Now Leeds picking it up on the edge of the centre circle as they chip it out wide to this near side. But again, too much pace on that as they race to try and keep it in play. But it's gone out of play for a Southampton throw-in midway inside the Southampton half of the field. So thank you for that, Ryan. Welcome to the show. Davey's saying, I think Ipswich will win 3-1 and Leeds Southampton will draw 2-2. Good shout, Dave. We'll see what happens, mate. Obviously, we're trying to keep our eyes on both games this afternoon. But thank you for that, Dave. Like in the early score prediction, mate. Thank you. Ipswich now in the centre as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. Ball crossed into the box as Huddersfield managed to knock it away. Claims for a penalty, but the referee waving it away. Southampton on the attack in the other game as they cross the ball into the box. It comes out deep out towards this near side as it's now knocked away. Southampton picking up the ball further up the field as they charge towards the box, getting the shot off, but it's gone wide. And that will be a goal kick to Leeds. So, yeah, bear with me if you can, guys. Trying to cover 2 games today to keep you guys better informed. So, apologies if I get a bit tongue-tied, but I'm doing the best I can. As done a few double match watch-alongs, but still not a perfectionist yet. Leeds now playing out from the back as Ipswich just take the corner. It's knocked away as it's eventually knocked wide of the far post as the Ipswich managed to knock it back into the mix of bodies, but as it's just deflected out, and that will be a goal kick. Now in the other game, Leeds in possession, just knocking the ball about on the edge of the centre circle. Huddersfield now with the possession as they play the ball long out wide on this near side. Ipswich trying to challenge, but there's a foul there. Leeds still with a possession midway inside their own half as now they play it out wide on that far side. Southampton trying to challenge for it as now they come forward, but Leeds make the challenge right back as they manage to keep the possession under pressure there. But now they play it out wide on this near side, just cutting it back to their centre-backs on the edge of this centre circle. And now it's played out wide to that far side. Southampton trying to challenge for it, but Leeds still coming forward here as they kick the ball long into the box, but it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Southampton. Ipswich now on the charge down the middle as Huddersfield trying to make the challenge, but Ipswich managed to play it out wide on that far side, knocking the ball long into the box as they come forward. But again, Huddersfield frustrate them as they make the challenge, winning it back and kicking the ball long back up the field. But Ipswich have managed to win it back in the centre circle. Now Leeds in the other game with a cross into the box, but it's knocked over the bar. Just play down this near side as they managed to get the cross in, but it deflected behind by Southampton, so that's going to be a corner. Mr. Barnsley saying, good luck, Portsmouth fans, for next season. Barnsley might make it this season's playoffs. Well, yep, that's the positivity you should be showing, Ryan. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. Now Leeds with the corner. It's played into the box. It's headed away as now both sets of players trying to win it, but Leeds managed to pick it up on the edge of the box. And then they play it back in. It's knocked away back up the field as Leeds regain the possession just inside the Southampton half, but close to the halfway line. And now Leeds playing it out wide on this near side. Ipswich have got a corner in the other game as they pack the box. Leeds playing it down this near side as they just cut it back there. Now Ipswich to take the corner. Corner comes in. Leeds still knocking the ball about on this near side. Corner comes in. The referee's blown the whistle there. So obviously seen something in the box. So that's going to be a free kick to Huddersfield. Oh, Leeds have won a free kick here outside the box as they raced into the box there. Challenge comes in from Southampton. Leeds have won a free kick right out on this near side, but right on the edge of the box. So good opportunity for them to get a cross into the box. Huddersfield kicking the ball long up the field as Ipswich trying to challenge for it. Davey saying, yeah, guys, she had a good day so far. Thank you. Good to hear, mate. Thank you for letting us know. Good to hear, mate. Let us know her name and I'll give her a live happy birthday wish on YouTube if you like, mate. Just let us know her name. So Leeds to take this free kick here on this near side. Huddersfield playing the ball out wide on this near side, but Ipswich have managed to win it back as now they just cut the ball back to their centre-backs just inside their own half. Now Ipswich coming out wide to this near side as they play the ball forward, but again Huddersfield snapping at the heels, trying to win it back. Ipswich still with the possession, though, as they play it out wide to that far side. Now playing it back into the centre as Ipswich with a shot from distance, but it's gone just wide of that far post. Leeds with the free kick as it's deflected. Yeah, sorry guys, trying to watch two games. Yeah, Leeds with a free kick, but the goalkeeper managed to tip it over the bar, and that's going to be a corner for Leeds. Both getting an opportunity at exactly the same time. Huddersfield now playing out from the back as Leeds take this corner. Ball crossed into the box as the referee's blown for a foul, so that's going to be a free kick to Southampton. Now the ball kicked long down the field. Dave's saying, yeah, guys. Right, thank you for that, mate. Thank you. Mr. Barnes is saying, that's my comment. Might for Barnsley playoffs. Well, stay positive, Ryan. It's not over until it's over, mate. Now, Ipswich with a possession on the halfway line as they just knock it back in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out wide on that far side. Southampton on the charge in the other game as they race forward. Southampton with a shot! And the goalkeeper comes out to close the angle as he managed to make the save, and the ball's deflected out wide to that far side. Not sure if it's gone out for a corner or a goal kick. Not sure who got the last touch to that. Ipswich had just crossed it into the box, but it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper comfortably there. As now Huddersfield try and play out from the back. So, yep, Southampton have got a corner on the far side of the field. Now, Huddersfield kicking the ball long up the field. As the referee's blown for a foul there. Didn't see an awful lot wrong. Southampton now with a corner crossed in. It's headed away, but not completely cleared as Southampton managed to knock it away out to this near side. Now the ball crossed in and Southampton have scored! Southampton have broken the deadlock as Leeds unable to keep that out. They thought they cleared the danger, but Southampton won it back outside the box, played it out wide, and then crossed it in and managed to get the shot off. Just need to see it again, guys. But Southampton have taken the lead against Leeds. Yeah, it was just knocked away out to this near side. Southampton getting the cross in, and it was smashed past the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper actually got the hands to it, but couldn't keep it out. As I can see the Ipswich fans reacting to that goal in the other game. Now Ipswich kicking the ball long down the field. Davey's saying, Ryan, one game left for you, only 2 goals behind. You could turn it round by the best team. May the best team win. Bolton v Barnsley. Thank you, Dave. You're an absolute star, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Take note, Ryan. Take note, mate. More positive vibes. Last night you got positive vibes off Jamie and Dave, and you did overreact to it. You didn't react to it in a positive way, mate. You started to have a go at them, if you remember, making piggy comments, and clearly you didn't read the comments properly when they were being positive towards you, mate. And there's Dave again being positive towards you. Thank you very much for that, Dave. You're an absolute gentleman, mate. Top man. So now Huddersfield have won a long throw-in opportunity here as they pack the box. Leeds on the attack in the other game. Thank you for that, Dave. You are an absolute star, mate. Huddersfield, when the ball played into the box, it's knocked away as Ipswich trying to win it, but they managed to win it there further up the field. Now Ipswich playing it forward as Ipswich on the edge of the box now trying to get the cross in. Huddersfield with a challenge, but Ipswich get the shot off and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Leeds now in the other game on that far side as they play it out towards the edge of the box. Now Leeds playing it in as they try to get the shot off and it's deflected wide. No, the goalkeeper, I think, sorry, I couldn't get couldn't see that then. He was behind that many bodies. I think the goalkeeper's managed to actually save that. I thought he'd knocked it wide. Couldn't see clearly. It was about 4 or 5 bodies in front of him. Has it actually bounced off the post there as well? Oh, Leeds have pulled one back. Wow, I missed that. That's took my eye off that game for a second. But Leeds have equalised here. Has it been chalked off? No. No, Leeds have got the equaliser. They challenged for it outside the box, played it in. And Southampton tried to blast it away, but it was intercepted by Leeds on the edge of the box, and they just smashed it past the goalkeeper into the far corner of the net on this near side. So Leeds now 1-1 with Southampton. All to play for. Mr. Barnes is saying, Dave, we need 4-3 in second leg. I think we will. Well, look, loving the positivity, Mr. Barnsley. That's the way you should be, mate. Not over until it's over. Dave saying, all she's Ali, she's 6. Aliyah. Well, big hello to you, Aliyah, from us all here at Football Fan Den. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a good day, darling. Big happy 6th birthday to Aliyah, Dave's niece. Pleasure to give her a shout out there, mate. Hope you have a great day, Aliyah. And happy 6th birthday. Oh, if I could be that age again. Hope you have a great day, Aliyah. All the best from everybody here at Fanden. Now, Southampton with the possession on the edge of their own box as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long. Ipswich with the possession on this near side in the other game. That's Huddersfield trying to challenge for it, but Ipswich play it back into the centre circle. As now they try to play it out wide on that far side, do so. As they're still coming forward. Southampton on the charge in the other game as they get the shot off. It deflects off the goalkeeper and it's gone behind. And I think we got a foul on the edge of the box there. We certainly got a player down. And now Ipswich have won a free kick in the centre of the field, midway inside the Huddersfield half. That's about, I'd say about 25, 30 yards from goal. Ipswich now taking it short as they come forward, playing it into the box. Now the ball crossed in, it's deep, headed towards goal, and it's over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort there by Ipswich, just couldn't get it on target. Now Southampton with the possession in the other game as they kick the ball long. Leeds challenge for it as they manage to win it back here. Leeds on the halfway line, now playing it into the centre circle. As the ball played out wide on that far side. Southampton trying to challenge, but Leeds still coming forward here. Little push in the back, and the referee's blown for the foul, so free kick to Leeds. Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fandom. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Really would be appreciated. Thank you very much if you have already. If you like us covering this team, your team, this league, or these fixtures, please do hit that like button. That's the best way to let us know, guys. Obviously, last game of the championship season, but we cover a lot of football here on Fanden throughout the season. So obviously, you guys hitting the like button helps us learn which games you guys want us to cover, which games are more popular. We learn that through the views and the likes to obviously pick which games we go for and cover throughout the season. So thank you very much if you have, guys. Really appreciate it. And as Stevie said, please consider subscribing if you're new. And if you're listening in on Kick, please do follow. So we've got Ipswich now with a possession on this near side. Leeds have got the free kick. It's about 20 yards from goal as now Leeds with a cross into the box. It's headed towards goal and the goalkeeper just manages to get, well, I think he got fingertips to it and tipped it over, but the flag's gone up on this near side for offside. And that will be a goal kick now to Southampton. Ipswich on the charge as they play the ball down the middle, racing into the box as they get the shot off, and it's just gone wide. of this near side post. Really good effort there by Ipswich, as that's the first time they managed to get in behind the Huddersfield defence. Now the ball with Huddersfield as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long. Huddersfield trying to keep the possession on the halfway line as they play it forward. Ipswich try to challenge for it, but Huddersfield managing to keep it as they play it out wide on that far side. Now cutting it into the centre. As Leeds on the charge in the other game, playing it forward down that far side, played towards the edge of the box as Southampton make the challenge and managed to knock it away out to that far side. Now Southampton trying to get on the break, but Leeds come across, make the challenge, and the ball's knocked out of play on that far side. Similar has just happened in the other game, as Ipswich have won a throw-in on this near side of the field midway inside their own half. Now the ball comes back in play as Huddersfield try to challenge for it. And Leeds trying to challenge Southampton on this near side. Southampton's just kicked it out of play though. And that's going to be a throw into Leeds midway inside the Southampton half. The referee has always give it Southampton's late way, has he? Always no, he's given it as a free kick. Well, he must have considered that a foul, the referee. So now Southampton playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Huddersfield now with the possession in the other game as they just play it out wide on that far side. Bob Abbott, how you doing, mate? Bob Abbott saying, you are doing a great job. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity to follow. Sorry, mate. Just break off. As Ipswich have scored. Ipswich into the box as they managed to get the shot off and smash it into the back of the net. 26 and a half minutes gone, and Ipswich have found a goal. Sorry, Bob. I'll come back to you in a minute, mate. Southampton have got a corner on this near side as the ball crossed into the box, headed towards goal. And it's knocked away. Is it cleared? I don't know if that crossed the line. A lot of bodies at the back post there. Ipswich managed to get the goal. They played it out wide on this near side, managed to get the shot off and squeeze it past the goalkeeper at this near side post. So Ipswich take the lead against Huddersfield. Now Leeds in the other game with the possession as they play the ball up towards the halfway line. Now knocking it out wide on this near side. Sorry, Bob. So Bob was saying, you are doing a great job. Thanks for the opportunity to follow the two important games here in Australia. Well, thank you, Bob. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day down under. And thank you very much for your kind words, mate. Very kind of you to say, top man. A pleasure to have you with us, Bob. Thank you, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Top man. Thank you for that, Bob Abbott. Appreciate your kind words, mate. Now Huddersfield on with the possession on this near side as they kick the ball long up the field. It's won back by Ipswich as they knock it forward, but it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Southampton on the edge of the Leeds boxes. They tried to play it in there, but it's won back by Leeds. Now Leeds trying to work the way up the field here, but challenge comes in on the edge of the centre circle there, and the referee blows for the foul. So that's going to be a free kick to Leeds, just inside their own half on the edge of the centre circle. So thank you for that, Bob. Thank you, mate. Top man. Dave saying, Ryan, who knows, pal? This is football any way. We love it. Anything can happen. Absolutely. Well said, Dave. Well said, mate. So now Leeds with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Ball played out wide on that far side as they knock it forward. Southampton trying to make the challenge. Just had a substitution in the other game. Huddersfield now with the possession on this near side as they kick the ball long down the field. Huddersfield heading it on as it just bounces back to the Ipswich goalkeeper. Now Leeds trying to work it down this near side, but they've ended up knocking it out of play. and that's going to be a throw into Southampton, deep inside their own half of the field on this near side. Ipswich now with the possession midway inside their own half as they play it out wide on that far side. Now, Huddersfield trying to challenge for it, but Ipswich managing to keep it as they knock it forward. Referee, he's blown for the ball going out of play on that far side, so that's going to be a throw into it to Huddersfield on the far side of the field, midway inside the Ipswich half. Now Leeds with the possession in the other game as they play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played forward as Leeds eventually knock it out wide on this near side. Now playing it into the Southampton half as Southampton tried to challenge, but Leeds managed to play it across the field out wide to that far side as they edge away towards the edge of the box here. But Ipswich trying to challenge, Leeds managing to keep it there as they come towards the edge of the box, just cutting it back there as they're trying to get the cross in here. But Southampton nipping at their heels as Leeds trying to play it through, but Southampton managed to blast it away up the field. Now Huddersfield with the possession in the other game as they tried to play out from the back, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as they come forward now, playing it into the Ipswich half. Ipswich trying to challenge, but Huddersfield still coming forward here as they play the ball towards the edge of the box. Managing to get the shot off, but it was charged down there. And it's, Huddersfield managed to win it back on that far side. It's now the charge towards the edge of the box. Ipswich make the challenge. Which way? Well, the referee's blown for the foul here. Which way is he giving it? Well, I think that's relief for Ipswich. I think he's giving it Ipswich's way, the foul on that far side. And in the other game, we've just had a Southampton player booked and a Leeds player. So obviously a bit of handbags going on there. Stevie saying happy birthday, Aliyah. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Dave saying hello, Bob. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Thank you, mate. And Dave saying thank you, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Now Ipswich with the possession on that far side as they try to play the ball forward. It's challenged by Huddersfield, but Ipswich still managing to keep it as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. Still coming forward here inside the Huddersfield half as the ball played long as Ipswich get in behind. And claims for a foul in the box, but Huddersfield have managed to win it back. No penalty given by the referee as Huddersfield kicked the ball long down the field and it bounces all the way back to the Ipswich goalkeeper, who just comes out to intercept that. 33 minutes gone, guys, in both games. Now Ipswich on the charge as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Just cutting it back there. Leeds have won a free kick here on the edge of the halfway line as now they play it back into the centre. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Mr. Barnsley saying Leeds fall apart again. Well, they're still in the opportunity to get promoted, mate. They're still in with the opportunity to get promoted, whatever happens today. Dave saying Saints are spoiling Leeds' day. They do appear to be at the moment, but they also need Huddersfield to obviously get a result against Ipswich in the other game. And I think, if I remember rightly, sorry, I'm just going to check, guys. Well, Ipswich now with a possession as they knock the ball long. It's challenged by Huddersfield. The other game, Leeds have won back the possession. Oh, they've lost it sloppily there as Southampton now on the charge. Southampton playing the ball forward, knocking it out wide to this near side. As Leeds trying to challenge for it, but Southampton managing to retain the possession as they play it into the centre. Have to remember, guys, it's 1-0 at the moment for Ipswich v Huddersfield, but now Southampton with the ball played into the box, and Southampton have scored! Playing it in on that far side as they smash it past the goalkeeper. 34 and a half minutes gone. Leeds 1, Southampton 2. Well, it's all going wrong at the moment for Leeds. Ipswich have got a free kick here outside the box. It's about 30 yards, 35 yards from goal. But what a goal that was from Southampton. So, yeah, we have to remember, guys, Huddersfield also trying to fight to save their season as they're in the relegation zone. So they're going to try and fight against Ipswich to get some kind of result if they can. But, yeah, that ball was played in beautifully there. Just tapped in past the goalkeeper, unable to keep it out. So Leeds find themselves 2-1 down now, as Leeds now playing the ball out wide on this near side. Southampton have challenged for it on the halfway line, as Southampton now winning it back. Southampton now playing it into the centre as they come forward, knocking the ball out wide to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Again, getting the cross in. It's knocked away by Leeds. Southampton managed to regain the possession on that far side. Ipswich have got a free kick as they now play the ball out wide on this near side, coming forward into the Huddersfield half. Huddersfield challenging for it, but Ipswich managing to play it forward there, but it's won back by Huddersfield as Huddersfield now trying to play out from the back. Thank you for that, Dave. Bob saying, yes, Southampton. Thank you, Bob. Dave saying, Bob, it looks good for the Tractor Boys. It is at the moment, but it could all change. Obviously, have to remember, guys, Huddersfield trying to get themselves out of that relegation zone. So it's tight at the moment with Ipswich only having that one goal lead, so a narrow lead at the moment. But it's all going Ipswich's way at the moment with Southampton leading 2-1 in the other game against Leeds. Now, Huddersfield playing the ball down this near side as Ipswich managed to knock it away back up the field, but it's won back by Huddersfield in the centre circle. Now, Huddersfield just knocking it about inside their own half. Thank you for that, Dave. Now, Huddersfield play the ball out wide on that far side, kicking the ball long, trying to get in behind the Ipswich defence as they manage to keep the possession here on that far side. Ipswich forced to get bodies back behind the ball as Huddersfield try to cross it in, but it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side for Huddersfield. Now Leeds with the possession in the other game on the halfway line. No, he's given it. Has he given that as a throw-in? That went out for a corner. Well, Huddersfield with the throw-in. Now the ball crossed into the box. As it's knocked away. Not cleared, though, as head tennis going on. But as the ball comes back into the box, Ipswich managed to get the ball down. And now Ipswich playing the ball out wide to this near side as they try to play a 1-2, but it's intercepted there by Huddersfield as they play it back to the halfway line. Now Leeds on the charge in the other game as Leeds get the shot off, and it's just wide of that far post. Not a bad effort, but not enough to trouble the goalkeeper. Huddersfield now with a possession midway inside their own half. Geordie's with us. Geordie saying, away the lads. And come on, you Tractor Boys. I think that is. I am supporting you. Welcome to the Premier League. Thank you, Geordie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And welcome to the show, Geordie. Top man. Now Ipswich on the charge as they try to come forward, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. As Huddersfield lost the possession in the middle there. And Huddersfield now getting bodies back behind the ball. Southampton now on the charge in the other game as they work the ball down this near side as they tried to play it forward there, but the ball just got away from them and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side to Leeds, midway inside the Leeds half. Ipswich still knocking the ball about outside the Huddersfield box as they play it into the middle. Now charging forward down the centre as they get the shot off, and it's just wide of this near side post. Not a bad effort, but couldn't get it on target. Yeah, took it on his weaker foot there, I think. So bang on 40 minutes in both games now, guys. As Huddersfield trying to play out from the back, they knock the ball up towards the edge of the centre circle, but it's challenged by Ipswich, who managed to win it back. Now, Ipswich with the possession in the centre circle as they chip the ball over the top, trying to get in behind the Huddersfield defence as Huddersfield make the challenge, but Ipswich managing to keep the ball on the edge of the box as they play it back out into the centre. Now a shot from distance as the goalkeeper makes the save. Well, that was a fantastic effort by Ipswich, but an equally fantastic save by the goalkeeper from well outside the box. And now we've got a foul in the other game. Yeah, that should be a free kick to Leeds as Southampton just lunging to try and keep the ball, and he's ended. Oh no, it's gone the other way. Actually, just see the foul. Yeah, so it's going to be a free kick to Southampton. Now Huddersfield trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide on this near side. Southampton have got this free kick now. I'm trying to look at the position, but it's out wide on this near side for Southampton. Apologies, guys. Remember, I'm trying to watch two games here to keep you guys as best informed as possible. Southampton have got a free kick on this near side, just outside the box. Just waiting for the referee to let them take it. Now the cross comes in. It's deep, headed towards goal as it bounces off the top of the crossbar and out of play. And that will be relief momentarily for Leeds. Now Ipswich in the other game with the possession midway inside their own half as they try to play the ball forward. Now they play it out wide on that far side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your team or these fixtures, or this league. Please do hit that like button. That's the best way to let us know, guys. We'd be fantastic if we could get around 15, 20 likes today on this stream. So pushing the boundaries here, guys, of my experience. Still quite new as a YouTuber. I've been doing it a couple of years, but still quite new compared to a lot of other channels. So I've not done a lot of double games. So if you guys like me covering two games at once at this late stage of the season, that's the best way to let me know. Hitting that like button. Now Ipswich on the charge as they come towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield make the challenge as it's knocked out wide to this near side. Now Ipswich trying to keep the possession under pressure there as they play it again in towards the edge of the box, trying to play it through the Huddersfield defence, but Huddersfield managing to knock it away up the field. Leeds with the possession in the other game as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Dave saying, whoa, 1-1 Leeds. Sorry, Dave, I'm behind, mate. Yeah, 2-1 now, so my bad. That's my fault for getting to your comment late, mate. Now Leeds on the charge on the far side of the field. Ball played into the box. Southampton managed to challenge for it, but Leeds managed to retain it as they cross it in, and it's headed wide of that far post. And now the referee is going to book a Southampton player here. Ipswich in the other game managing to keep the possession as they play it long down the middle. Coming together there as Huddersfield managed to win it back. Now Huddersfield playing the ball out wide on that far side. Dave's saying, hello, Geordie, mate. Hope you are okay. Thank you, Dave. Top man. And Geordie saying, yeah, I am fine, Dave. How are you? Thank you, Geordie. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Absolutely class. Thank you, guys. Bobby saying, go. The Tractor Boys. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for that, Bob. Top man. You guys, awesome with the positive vibes. Thank you very much. Now, Huddersfield with the possession just on the edge of the centre circle. That's now they try to come forward, playing the ball up towards the halfway line. Now they kick the ball long, trying to get in behind the Ipswich defence. They managed to win it here on the edge of the boxes. Ipswich challenged for it, and Ipswich have managed to win it back. No foul given there, as now Ipswich charge forward into the centre circle. Now playing it out wide on that far side. Southampton on the attack in the other game, as now Southampton playing the ball out wide to this near side. Southampton challenging for it. Southampton managed to keep the possession. Sorry, getting confused there, guys. Southampton managing to keep the possession as they're still charging forward. Now they switch to play out to the far side. Ipswich have got a corner in the other game on the far side of the field. Now Southampton playing the ball back into the centre as they knock it out wide. No, sorry, it's not. It's a throw-in right next to the corner flag. As the throwing comes in, it's knocked away by Huddersfield, and it goes out for another throw-in on that far side. As Leeds managing to win the ball back on the edge of their own box, now playing the ball forward as Southampton trying to challenge for it, but Leeds managing to keep the possession as they knock it out wide on that far side. Bobby saying, thanks, Dave. Well, Ipswich getting another opportunity there as they managed to blast it towards goal from the edge of the box, but it's just gone wide of this near side post. Bobby's saying, thanks, Dave. Feeling a bit confident. Awesome, but thank you for that, loving the positive vibes, Bob. Thank you, mate. Dave's saying, all good, thanks, Geordie, mate. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Dave. And Dave saying, all going in the way of Ipswich so far. It certainly is, mate. Certainly is. Thank you for that. Dave saying 16 likes, guys. Well, thank you very much to all you guys that have hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Great to know as a few positive fans in the world. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much for the top support. So Ipswich have got a free kick here as Leeds in the other game trying to play the ball into the box, but it's won back by Southampton who kicked the ball away. And now Leeds win it back further up the field as they tried to play it forward there. Challenge comes in from Southampton. Is that a foul? I'm sure he's given that as a foul. Now, Huddersfield have won a throw-in on the far side of the field, just inside the Ipswich half, as now they play it back to their centre-backs. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side. Referee just having a word with the Southampton player in the other game. Now Huddersfield trying to play it out wide on this near side, but Ipswich quickly come to press the ball. Thank you for that, Dave. Nice one for letting me know, mate. Thank you. So 3 minutes added on time, guys, in the Huddersfield Ipswich game. In fact, 3 minutes in both. Leeds have got a free kick on this near side. Huddersfield now with the possession. Leeds with a free kick midway inside the Southampton half. Now the ball crossed in deep, headed towards goal. It's knocked away as Leeds regain the possession further up the field. Huddersfield now knocking the ball forward in the other game as it's blasted away by Ipswich. And now the half-time whistle goes in both games, guys. And at half-time, it is Ipswich 1, Huddersfield 0. And in the other game, Leeds 1, Southampton 2. So all going Ipswich's way so far. But it could all change in the second half, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Don't forget, please do hit that like button, guys. And thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciate it, guys. And feel free to drop your comments in the chat. Would love to hear from you. So let's have a look at the halftime match stats here, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to have a look at Leeds v Southampton first. So just bear with me a second, guys. And right, here we go, guys. So just bear with me a second. I'll bring it up on the screen now. Let's just turn that down. Here we go. Let's have a look at how the game is going so far. Right, here we go. So let's get rid of that. Just bear with me a second, guys. See, we're going to have a look at the Leeds game first, and then we'll look at the Ipswich game stats as well. So just bear with me a second, guys. Coming on your screen now. Please do hit that like button if you could, guys. Would be appreciated. So here's how the game has gone in numbers. Let me just make sure I'm on the right one here. So there we go. So we're doing Leeds first. So have I put the right one up there? Yeah. Right, so here's how the game has gone in numbers. Leeds v Southampton. We will check out the Ipswich Huddersfield game in a second, guys. Total shots 7 for Leeds, 7 for Southampton. Shots on target 3 for Leeds, 3 for Southampton. Possession 49% for Leeds, 51% for Southampton. Passes 207 for Leeds, 212 for Southampton. Pass accuracy 88% for Leeds, 88% also for Southampton. So very similar stats here. Fouls 7 against Leeds, 10 against Southampton. Yellow cards 1 for Leeds, 2 for Southampton. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides 3 for Leeds and none for Southampton. Corners 4 for Leeds and 2 for Southampton. So that's how that game is going at the moment. At half time. Let's have a look at the Ipswich game, guys. Just bear with me a second. Here we go. It's coming on the screen now. Just bear with me a second, guys. There we go. So here's how the stats have gone in the Ipswich Huddersfield game. Total shots 13 for Ipswich, 2 for Huddersfield. Shots on target 2 for Ipswich, none for Huddersfield. Possession 63% for Ipswich, 38% for Huddersfield. Passes 308 for Ipswich, 189 for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy 87% for Ipswich, 77% for Huddersfield. Fouls 4 against Ipswich, 5 against Huddersfield. Yellow cards none for either team. No red cards. Offsides 1 against Ipswich and 2 against Huddersfield. And corners 4 for Ipswich, none for Huddersfield. So there you go, guys. That's how both games going so far at the halftime break. Let me just put the radar stats back on the screen. So if you're just joining us, guys, please do hit that like button. Feel free to drop your comments in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. So we are a fan channel that tries to involve you guys in the live chat during the show. Bob is saying, combine the two scores at the moment. 3-1 for Ipswich, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean, mate. Yeah. Obviously that we obviously got to keep Ipswich. You got to stay focused because you've got to remember that Huddersfield are looking to try and get something out of this game as well, because obviously they're fighting to try and stay in the league, and if they can still stay in the league. Huddersfield currently sitting in second from bottom on 45 points, so they would actually need to get a win to give them any hope of getting out of it, because at the moment Birmingham still 0-0 in their game. Let's have a quick look around the grounds while I remember, guys. Let's see how it's going around the grounds. Just bear with me a second. So here's how it's going so far this afternoon, guys, in the Premier League. Arsenal 1-0 up against Bournemouth in the dinner time kickoff in the Premier League. So Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 0 in the Championship, guys. It's like this so far. Birmingham 0, Norwich City 0, Coventry City 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2, Ipswich 1, Huddersfield 0, as we know. Leeds 1, Southampton 2, as we also know. Leicester still 0-0 with Blackburn. Middlesbrough 1, Watford 0. Plymouth 1, Hull City 0. Rotherham United 2, Cardiff City 1. Stoke City 3, Bristol City 0. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Swansea 0, Millwall 0. And West Brom 1, Preston North End 0. So there you go, guys. That's how it's going so far in the Championship. Just to let you guys know, a couple of games going on in the Ladies Super League. Everton currently 2-2 with Tottenham ladies, and Brighton ladies 0-0 with Aston Villa ladies. Let's have a double check. I think that's all of it for the dinner time kickoffs. Yeah, not that's brings us bang up to date for the dinner time kickoffs at the moment, guys. But obviously, loads more football coming at 3 o'clock. So there we go. Sorry, just getting rid of too many pages open. It'll just make my computer crash. So thank you for that, Bob. Davy's saying 21 likes now. Well, thank you very much, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for the positive support. Big thank you to everybody that's hit that like button. Absolutely much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Quite a challenge doing 2 games at once. I've done it a couple of times, but most of the times when I've done it, the games have overlapped with the time difference. So it's meant I've not been able to had to focus on 2 games playing at exactly the same time, kicking off at the same time. So I've not done that too many times. Normally, when I have tried this 2 games at once, it's normally been like on where the games are overlapping. So like where there's half an hour difference or an hour difference between the 2 games. So that makes it a little bit easier because then you're only focused on 2 games for like one half of the game, if you get what I mean. And so this, but not done this too many times. So thank you for the support and thank you for letting me know, Dave. Big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dave, for letting me know. Top man. Keep your comments coming, guys. Are we? I'm gonna. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. I'm gonna quickly go on, grab myself a fresh coffee while we're on the halftime break. Alex Kennedy saying, "Great job so far." Well, thank you, Alan Kennedy. And big hello to you, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Thank you very much for your kind words. Really appreciate it. But as I say, welcome to Football Fan Den, Alan Kennedy. Top man. Thank you, mate. And thank you again for your kind words. Very nice of you to say, mate. Top man. Dave is saying, hello, Alan. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. So, yeah, guys, I'm just going to go and grab myself a quick coffee. But please do feel free to drop your comments in, guys. Want you guys to feel part of the Fandeng project as we continue to try and build a positive fan channel for you guys to enjoy being a part of. There's plenty of other channels out there on YouTube. They do great stuff, but not all other channels push for the positive vibes in the community. And we do here, guys. We are trying to build a really positive community where you guys can come enjoy football, but enjoy it in a positive environment with other like-minded fans that just want to enjoy the game. Yes, have a bit of friendly banter from time to time, but without all the childish hate and all that kind of stuff. That's what we're all about here at Fandeng, guys. So if you like the sound of that, please do consider subscribing or possibly following if you're listening on Kick. Alan is saying, Leeds lad, living in West Australia. Well, big hello to you there, down under in Australia. That's another fan. Yeah, we have Bob with us also. Bob Abbott, also from down under. So pleasure to have you with us, Alan Kennedy, down under. Big Leeds fan. So awesome. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that, Alan. Nice one, mate. And Dave is saying, welcome, Alan. Leeds need to wake up, or it's the playoffs for them. Yeah, I think Leeds. I think Leeds would be pretty gutted if they got in the playoffs and didn't quite make it. Hopefully they will because they've been in the mix. I think the playoffs are so cruel, me guys. I think the playoffs are so cruel. That team that plays, that finishes third in the league, have been fighting tooth and nail all season to try and obviously get them automatic promotion, and then you end up being in the playoffs, and you could get knocked out of the playoffs by a team that you picked up less 10 points or more less than your team. It's so cruel, the playoffs. I think personally, I think the playoffs should be altered to to the third and fourth team only playing. The fifth and sixth team, in my opinion, should be scrapped. But that's just my opinion. I know it might not be a popular opinion, but I just think it's so cruel for the third and fourth team to be potentially knocked out and then being pushing to try and get in automatically. Sharon Miller, how you doing, Sharon? Sharon Miller's saying, Terrier here. Laugh out loud. How you doing, Sharon? Welcome to Football Fan Den. A pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that, mate. And welcome to Football Fan Den, Sharon. As I say, a pleasure to have you with us, a Terrier fan. So thank you for that, mate. Alan is saying we never turn up in the playoffs. Yeah, I know that a lot of Leeds fans have that feeling, don't they, mates? That they rather get, and rightly so. Leeds is a big club, so you guys should be having the ambition to get promoted automatically. But yeah, I know what you mean, Alan. The playoffs are a lottery, mate. They really are a lottery. It's who wants it most. And it's not just who wants it most. It's who keeps their composure and their focus and not let the occasion get to them. So yeah, difficult to get through in the playoffs. Thank you for that, Alan. David saying hello, Charlotte. Sharon, thank you, Dave. You are an absolute star, top man. Thank you, mate. And Sharon showing that same consideration, saying, hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. You guys are amazing. Absolutely loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Stevie's saying, hello and welcome to Fanden, all newcomers. Thank you, Stevie. Absolutely. Well said, mate. So, yeah, guys, keep your comments coming. I will read out one more comments when I come back. So please do keep your comments coming, guys. I'm just going to quickly go and grab a coffee before we get underway for the start of the second half. I'll be right back in a moment or two. But as I say, keep your comments coming and I will read out more comments when I come back. So be back with you in a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back with you now. So we are off and underway with Ipswich and Huddersfield. Leeds and Southampton not quite come out of the tunnel yet. Yeah, but as I say, Ipswich and Huddersfield are underway as the ball played out wide on that far side. Huddersfield trying to keep it in play here as Ipswich managed to win it back. Now Ipswich on that far side as they play the ball long up the field. It's won back by Huddersfield, as Huddersfield now coming forward down. Well, it's coming together on that far side, and now the referee's blown for the foul. So free kick on the far side to Huddersfield, midway inside the Ipswich half of the field. Southampton and Leeds now out on the playing field, so they're out to kick off. Davey's saying, be right back, Gal, coffee, and P-break. Okay, thank you, Dave. Thank you, mate. Sharon is saying, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for covering both games. My pleasure, Sharon. We do the best we can here on Fanden to cover as much UK football. But thank you very much for your kind words, Sharon. Really appreciated. Huddersfield now with a cross into the box. Thank you, Sharon. As it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper. Now Ipswich trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide on this near side. Leeds with the possession in the other game as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now Ipswich playing the ball over the top as they try to get in behind the Huddersfield defence and manage to crossing it into the box, but Huddersfield managing to intercept it there and knock it back to the goalkeeper as that released the pressure for them momentarily. Huddersfield now quickly playing out wide on this near side. Southampton in possession in the other game as they've won back the ball on the far side of the field. Now playing it back to their centre-backs just on the edge of the centre circle. Thank you for that, Sharon. Very kind of you. I can't read your name. Ali Hamidi. Welcome to Football Fanden, Ali Al-Hamidi. I'm not sure if you've seen you before, mate, but welcome to Fanden. Saying all the best to you. Oh, Ipswich have scored! Ipswich with the second goal! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Ali, I'll come back to you in a minute, mate. Just missed that goal there. Taking me. All you got to do is take your eye off the screen for a split second, and that's when something happens. Honestly, the curse of doing YouTube sometimes is so frustrating, especially when you're trying to double up the games. My apologies there, guys. Just took my eye off it to read a comment quickly, and Ipswich have scored. So there's a ball on that far side. They just played it forward. Came racing towards the edge of the box. Got the shot off. The goalkeeper got down to it, but couldn't keep it out as it's just sneaked underneath him and nestled into the bottom corner of the net at the far post. Southampton now with the possession in the other game as they charge forward. Racing down that far side now as they play the ball into the Leeds half. Leeds trying to challenge for it, but Southampton just cutting it back there. Sorry, Ali Al-Hamid, saying all the best to you and your team. Hopefully you will be in the English Premier League. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome to Fanden Ali Al-Hamidi. If I'm reading that correctly. My apologies if I'm not, mate, but thank you for that. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. And welcome to Fanden. Sharon saying, thank you, Stevie. Top stuff. Thank you, Sharon. Always appreciate you guys acknowledging Stevie. Dave is saying, hello, Ali. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you, Sharon and Dave. Now, Ipswich on the charge on that far side as they come forward, but Huddersfield trying to make the challenge. Leeds now with the possession in the other game as they play it out wide on that far side. Southampton trying to challenge, but Leeds managing to keep it as now they kick the ball long up the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from as Ipswich fans find their voice in the stands. The ball knocked out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw-in on the far side, midway inside the Leeds half of the field. Now Ipswich coming again on this near side as Huddersfield try to challenge for it, but Ipswich still charging forward as they take it to the byline, trying to get the cross in, and it's deflected behind. And that will be a corner on this near side to Ipswich. Now Leeds with the possession in the other game. So, yeah, Ipswich with the corner on this near side. Now, sorry, just trying to work out what's going on. I'm watching two screens here, guys. Leeds now with the possession. Ipswich with a corner, crossed in. It's knocked away out wide to that far side as Huddersfield quickly come out to press it. Leeds now trying to get coming forward in the other game as Southampton nipping at their heels, and Leeds forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ipswich coming forward on that far side as Hutchinson tries to cross it in there, but it's deflected behind. And I think that's going to be another corner to Ipswich on the far side of the field. So thank you for that, Dave. Bob is saying, agree with you. Should be 3 and 4 in the playoffs. Norwich are 13 points behind Southampton and get a shot in the playoffs. Bad system. I agree, Bob. Yes, I agree, mate. And that's so it's just so unfair that like you say, 13 points, and that it's the points say who should get promoted, don't they? So yeah, thank you for that, Bob. Top man, thank you, mate. Ball knocked out of play on this near side for a throw into Ipswich midway inside the Huddersfield half. Leeds on the charge as Leeds coming towards the edge of the Southampton box. Now it's played in to the centre as Leeds get the shot off, but it's blocked off by Southampton as the ball deflects away and back up the field. But Leeds have won it back as they play it back out wide on this near side. As Ipswich have just had another opportunity, but the goalkeeper managing to intercept that. It's now Huddersfield trying to play out wide on this near side. Thank you, Bob. Now forced to play it back to the goalkeeper as Ipswich try to challenge. Now Huddersfield knocking it out wide on the far side as they kick the ball long down the field. Southampton with the possession in the other game as they're trying to play out from the back, knocking it out wide on this near side. Now Ipswich have won the ball back on the edge of their own box as they try to come forward, working their way up towards the edge of the centre circle. As now they play it out wide on this near side, but they've knocked it out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Huddersfield midway inside the Huddersfield half. Leeds have got have they got a free kick here? Oh, Southampton have got a free kick. Now Southampton charging forward as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the Leeds box. Leeds trying to challenge for it here, but Southampton managing to keep the possession. Now switching the play out to this near side, but it's gone out of play there, and that's going to be a Leeds throw-in on this near side, deep inside their own half of the field. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on Ipswich currently 2-0 up against Huddersfield, just coming up towards 54 minutes gone. In the other game, it's Leeds 1, Southampton 2, 52 and a half minutes gone in that one. Dave is saying 2-0 Ipswich. Thank you, Dave. And Alan Kennedy is saying, just heard time to practice penalties. Thank you for that, Alan. Now Ipswich coming forward again as Huddersfield managed to challenge and win it back. They knocked the ball long up the field and Ipswich regained the possession just inside their own half. Leeds have got the free kick now in the other game as they play the ball into the centre. Now knocking it out wide as they come forward now into the Southampton half, playing the ball long down that far side as they race towards the edge of the box. Southampton come across to press the ball as Leeds managed to retain the possession but pushed back up the field as now they try to come forward down the middle. But again, Southampton pressing the ball well as Leeds now knock it out wide with a long crossfield ball out to that far side. And now are coming together as Southampton make the challenge. And it's gone out for, I think he's given it as a throw-in, so as yet the referee not giving the foul. Now Ipswich with the possession in the other game as they're just knocking it about on the edge of the centre circle. How was that there? So thank you for that, Alan. Now Ipswich on the charge down the middle as they knock the ball out towards that far side. Now the ball crossed in as Huddersfield just managed to intercept it and knock it away. Ipswich have won it back out on this near side. Leeds with the possession in the other game on the halfway line as they play it out wide on the far side. Southampton keeping themselves organised in their own half of the field at the moment as Leeds try to come forward on that far side, knocking it towards the edge of the box, but it's won back by Southampton as Southampton now trying to clear their lines, but eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ipswich now on this near side as Huddersfield trying to challenge for it. It's knocked away out to this near side, and it's gone out for a throw in here for Southampton on this near side of the field. Oh, we've got it coming together in the other game. So I think that's going to be a free kick to Huddersfield. Southampton still with the possession as they play it into the centre. Now, Leeds trying to press the ball, but Huddersfield have won a free kick just inside their own half, about 5 yards from the centre circle. Southampton now charging forward on this near side as they race towards the Leeds box. Leeds make the challenge, and Leeds have managed to win the ball back here. As now Leeds on the attack, playing the ball in towards the centre circle. Still coming forward here as Southampton trying to challenge for it, but Leeds managing to keep the possession. As they work the ball out wide on that far side. Southampton come across to try and challenge, and the ball just gets away from Leeds there, and it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side to Southampton. Ipswich have won a free kick here outside the box as they play the ball forward. It's knocked away by Huddersfield. As Huddersfield trying to play out from the back. Southampton now. Oh, Southampton getting in behind as the goalkeeper just comes out and blasts the ball away as it bounces out towards that far side for another throw-in. Portsmouth dude saying, I agree. Also, third and fourth into the playoffs makes, I think that's meant to be makes no sense. Thank you for that, Portsmouth dude. Thank you, mate. And Dave is saying, if 3 teams are relegated from the Premier League, 3 teams should automatically go up from Championship. It's only natural. Well, thank you for that, Dave. Well, I don't mind the playoffs entirely. I just think it should be restricted to the 3rd and 4th place because as I think it was it Bob just said? As Bob just said, the team that finishes in the last playoff spot can be 13, 14, 15 points behind sometimes, as much as that. So that means that the team that's finished in the 3rd spot has won 3 or 4 more games than the team that's finished in 7th. Is it 7th? Yeah, 7th. So it's just crazy when you look at it like, oh, Ipswich now with a shot as he blasted it over the top of the crossbar. Not sure. Yeah, I think, did that take a deflection on the way through? Not sure if it took a deflection, that. Southampton have just had another opportunity as they played it long down the middle, coming towards the edge of the box, got the shot off, but the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. Now Ipswich playing out from the back. Dave is saying, if 3 teams... thank you for that, Dave. Nice one, mate. Yep, that's a fair comment, mate. Bob is saying, spot on, Dave. Thank you, Bob. Absolutely awesome from you guys. Loving the positive vibes and the great chat from you guys. Sharon is saying, agree with that, Dave. Thank you, Bob, Sharon, and Dave, and also Pompey Dude. Top stuff, guys. Thank you. Well, flag's gone up there. So, Ipswich have got a free kick here outside the box. Out towards that far side. It's about 20 yards from goal. But out towards that far side. So Ipswich now with an opportunity from a good position to try and kill the game off. 60 minutes gone so far, guys. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0. In the other game, it's currently Leeds 1, Southampton 2. 58 minutes gone in that one. We've got a stoppage at the moment for Southampton player receiving treatment. So stoppage in the other game. As Ipswich now to take this free kick. Ball crossed in. It's headed over the top of the crossbar. No, is it? No, well, it was headed up in the air, but it's been I thought it had gone out of play there. The camera deceiving me. Ipswich coming again as they race into the box. Huddersfield make the challenge, and Ipswich trying to claim the penalty there, but referee waves it away. Just quickly came into the box. Really nice play there. Yeah, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Hutchinson did well to get into the box, but yeah, that's not a penalty. That's definitely not a penalty, guys. So Huddersfield now making a substitution. We're still waiting for the other game to get going. We've still got a stoppage for a player, Southampton player being injured. I think he's coming off, so I think he's going to be substitution. Yeah, he's just limping off there. David saying, Gaz, you're a better man than me. I can't watch one game without getting stressed. You're watching two and doing the commentary and our chat. Hats off. Well, thank you very much, Dave. Very kind of you. As I say, guys, we're trying to build a positive, a unique channel here, and respect to all YouTubers that what they do. But as I say, we want to build a true fan community channel here on Fanden, bringing as many fans from different clubs together to create a positive channel and a positive community. But thank you very much, Dave. You are a big part of the Fandom project, always coming in with the positive vibes, and it's very much appreciated. Thank you very much, Dave. You are an absolute gentleman. Top man. Thank you for your kind words, mate. So we're having a few substitutions here, guys. Apologies. I'm not going to try and cover them all because that's just going to distract me from covering the game. But Leeds have just made two substitutions. Huddersfield have also just made two in the other game. I think. Well, I definitely won. So yeah, Leeds with two substitutions against Southampton. Now Ipswich with a possession on the halfway line. Thank you, Dave. And Dave saying 24 likes. Thank you. Well, big thank you to all you guys that have hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the support. Big thank you to everybody that's hit the like button. And thank you for letting me know, Dave. Loving the positivity. Thank you, guys. Now Leeds back underway as Southampton pressing the ball. Leeds just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Ipswich are on the attack in the other game as they work the ball down that far side. Huddersfield trying to challenge for it, but Ipswich just cut it back there towards the edge of the centre circle. Now knocking it back out wide on that far side. Oh, Southampton almost losing the possession at the back there as Leeds challenge for it, but Southampton managing to work the ball out wide on this near side. It's now Southampton on the charge, playing the ball in towards the edge of the box, but Leeds make the challenge, forcing Southampton out wide on this near side as Southampton managing to retain the possession. Huddersfield have knocked the ball out of play on the far side of the field in the other game, and that's going to be a throw-in for Ipswich. Southampton still with the possession as they force back to the halfway line and eventually knock it all the way back to the goalkeepers. Leeds pressing to try and win the ball back. Well, Sharon saying, I'm Huddersfield. My ex is Leeds. Laugh out loud. Awesome. Well, thank you for letting us know, Sharon Miller. Pleasure to have you with us, Sharon. Great to have you part of the Fanden community, mate. Thank you for letting us know. Top stuff, Sharon. But yeah, what I imagine there's some banter in your house occasionally, depending on how the fixtures go, mate. That's an interesting household, but we do have it, don't we? We do have some of you guys with family members supporting different clubs. Leeds have won the ball back now as they play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Now it's played out wide on that far side as Southampton trying to challenge for it, but Leeds managing to keep the possession. Just playing it back into the centre. Huddersfield with the possession on the far side of the field as they try to keep the ball in play. They've knocked it out of play. It's deflected, and that will be a goal kick. I thought I got the corner there. But yeah, thank you for letting us know, Sharon. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Oh, fans of all clubs, welcome here, mate. And Dave is saying Sharon. I think Dave liking that. Yep, seeing the rivalry that probably goes on in Sharon's house. Bit of friendly banter between family. That's gonna be funny. Loyalist is the same, isn't it? Because he obviously they're all Scottish, but they all support Rangers. But when it comes to the Premier League, his daughter supports Tottenham. I think no, sorry, his daughter supports City. He supports Chelsea, and his wife supports Arsenal. So yeah, so there you go, guys. Some interesting households, family that we have part of the fandom family. But that's why we love football, innit, guys? It can bring us together, but it can also be very enjoyable with the banter, not just between rival fans, but also in families as well. Leeds now on the charge as they work the ball out wide on this near side. Southampton coming to challenge for it, but Leeds just cut it back to the halfway line and eventually play it back to their centre backs. Now Ipswich on the charge as they play the ball into the box. Huddersfield make the challenge as the ball comes out to this near side, and eventually Huddersfield have knocked it out of play for a throw into Ipswich right next to the corner flag on this near side. Now Leeds in the other game as they play the ball forward down this near side, coming towards the edge of the Southampton box. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away by Southampton, but not cleared. Leeds win it back as now Leeds playing it back into the box, and it's knocked away again. Still not cleared as eventually Southampton do manage to knock it away. But it's deflected off a Leeds player there as Leeds managed to win it back. Now Leeds coming forward down the middle. Southampton again make the challenge before Leeds could pull the trigger. Now Leeds playing the ball out wide on that far side as they try to come towards the edge of the box here, but Southampton trying to challenge. Leeds managing to keep the possession as they play the ball back up the field and now knock it into the centre. Got a stoppage in the other game at the moment, guys. We're back underway now. So, yeah, Ipswich now on the attack as they play the ball forward. Leeds still knocking it about inside the Southampton half as they try to work the ball forward, but Southampton really defending well in numbers. Now Ipswich with the possession as they come forward up towards the halfway line. It's played forward down the middle as Huddersfield trying to challenge for it here, but Ipswich managed to retain the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Davey saying Swansea just had a penalty, but it was saved. Still Swansea Millwall 0-0. Well, thank you for letting us know, Dave. Appreciate it. Top man. Sharon saying, laugh out loud, Dave. It's murder in here. I'm a Glasgow Rangers supporter too. And he's Celtic. That's interesting. Well, thank you for letting us know, Sharon. Huddersfield have managed to win the ball back here as they try to come forward here, playing the ball back into the centre as they knock it out wide on that far side. Southampton are making a substitution in the other game. Now Huddersfield with the possession on the halfway line as they knock the ball out towards this near side. Ipswich push back into their own half at the moment as Huddersfield just having a spell of possession. Southampton have got a throw in on the far side of the field. Just to let you guys know, quick look round the grounds. Leeds managed to win the ball back there as they play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Ipswich with the possession in the other game as they play it out wide on this near side. We'll go around the grounds in a moment, guys, as Leeds now try to come forward down the middle, knocking it out wide to that far side as they still try to hunt for this equaliser. Ipswich keeping the possession on the halfway line as eventually they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Leeds working the ball down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box, looking for the cross as Southampton try to challenge, but Leeds still managing to keep it here. Ball crossed in, it's knocked away, but the ball, well, played out wide and Southampton win it back on that far side as Leeds come across the challenge as Ipswich trying to come forward down the middle in the other game, but Huddersfield make the challenge. And now the referee's blown for, as you know, he's not going to give the foul. So Huddersfield back with a possession. Quick look round the grounds, guys. In the Premier League, currently Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 0 in the dinner time kickoff. And in the English Championship, the games are as follows. Birmingham 1, Norwich City 0, Coventry 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2, Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0, as we know. Leeds 2-1 down to Southampton, as we know. Leicester 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Middlesbrough 1, Watford 1, Plymouth 1, Hull City 0, Rotherham United 5, Cardiff City 2, Stoke City 4, Bristol City 0, Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Swansea 0, Millwall 1, West Brom 3, Preston 0. So there you go, guys. Brings you up to date around the grounds. So thank you for that, Sharon. I imagine so, mate. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciate it, guys. Now Ipswich on the attack down this near side. As they come forward, ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away, but Ipswich have won it back on the edge of the boxes. Now a shot comes in, and the goalkeeper makes the save as it deflects wide. But that was a fantastic effort from Ipswich on the edge of the box, and an equally top save by the goalkeeper. Leeds now with a possession in the other game, just on the halfway line. Alan Kennedy saying, I felt sorry for all the Leeds fans that went to QPR the other night. Disgrace. I think we were all surprised with that result, weren't we, Alan? Absolutely, yeah. Well said, mate. Well said. So, triple substitution here for Ipswich, guys. Leeds on the edge of the box here. Southampton have knocked the ball behind. Claims for a penalty here by Leeds. And is that going to be a corner, or is he not giving it? Is that what they're complaining about? Well, Leeds players are complaining about something here. I'm trying to figure out what. The referee's booking somebody. Who's he booked here? So, yeah. So, Firpo booked by the referee. And now, I'm not surprised. I thought that was a corner, but he's giving it as a goal kick. So, goal kick to Southampton. Ipswich have got a corner on this near side. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away as Ipswich pick up the loose ball on the edge of the box. Another shot comes in, but deflects off all the bodies, and the ball bounces out to that far side. Southampton on the attack on this near side as they come forward now, racing towards the edge of the Leeds box. Thank you for that, Alan. Well said, mate. Southampton now with the ball crossed in, and it's headed wide of that far post. Well, not a bad effort there by Southampton. Leeds struggling to deal with the threat coming from Southampton at the moment. So Huddersfield making a substitution here, guys. Leeds now with a possession on the halfway line. Dave saying Swansea 0, Millwall 1. Thank you for letting us know, Dave. Top man, thank you, mate. Alan saying we never get given penalties. Well, keep the faith, Alan. Keep the faith, mate. I know it does feel like that sometimes. I'm not even going to get drawn into the referees. We've talked so much here on Fandom this year about referees, and I'm sure all you guys have, no matter where you've been supporting your team. We've all been talking about referees, no matter what league it's in. It's a shambles what is going on with the Referees Association at the moment. An absolute shambles. So, yeah, but that doesn't surprise me, Alan. That doesn't surprise me, mate. I think a lot of fans feel that some of these referees have got biased, mate. So I totally feel your pain, mate. Feel your pain. think a lot of fans feel that there's a certain percentage of referees that show bias towards particular teams. Now Ipswich on the attack, playing the ball out wide on this near side. It's raced towards the byline. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Huddersfield as the ball bounces out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw into Ipswich. Leeds now with a possession in the other game. Leeds now playing the ball out wide to this near side. I say come forward. Southampton trying to challenge for it here, but Leeds managing to retain it as they kick the ball long, trying to get in behind the Southampton defence, but Southampton just had it out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw into Leeds, deep inside the Southampton half. As the ball comes back in, Southampton quickly challenge for it, and Leeds have won a free kick on this near side, midway inside the Southampton half, right out towards the touchline on this near side. And Ipswich have also just won a foul in the centre of the field. And the referee's going to book somebody here as well. I think it's Matos, the Huddersfield player. I think he's going to, lunge. Yeah, that's a poor challenge there by the Huddersfield player. He's just lunged in there and he's ended up kicking the back of the leg of the Ipswich player. Understand the hunger and desire, but players have to be careful when lunging into challenge. Leeds now on the charge, trying to get in behind the Southampton defence, but Southampton stay with them as they push them out wide on this near side. Now Leeds coming towards the edge of the box. As they try to get the cross in. Cross comes in, it's deep. As Leeds managing to keep it in play. Southampton quickly challenging for it, but Leeds now playing the ball out towards the edge of the box. As they come forward again into the box, Southampton make the challenge. Leeds get the shot off. The goalkeeper manages to knock it away as Leeds regain the possession outside the box. Now Leeds just knocking it out and knocking it around outside the box as they keep the possession under pressure there. They played it out wide on that far side, but it's won back by Southampton as Leeds quickly try the challenge to win it back, but the referee's blown for the foul there. So free kick to Southampton midway inside their own half, very central. Now Ipswich have lost the possession on that far side. It's now Huddersfield coming forward, but Ipswich quickly get back and make the challenge as they manage to win it back. Thank you for that, Alan. Mr. Barnes is saying, scene set, one team, one town, our team, our town, be loud and proud for my Barnsley. Well, thank you for that, Ryan. Now Ipswich on the charge as they play the ball forward down the middle. Oh, it's won back by Huddersfield here. As Huddersfield now trying to come forward, playing the ball out wide to this near side as Ipswich trying to challenge for it. Southampton with a possession in the other game on the edge of the centre circle as they just play it back into their own half as Leeds try to challenge for it. Huddersfield managing to keep the possession in the other game as they play it out wide. Now coming forward down this near side as Ipswich come across and make a clumsy challenge there. And I think the referee's going to give the foul there. Is he going to give it? Oh, Leeds now coming into the box. As the ball played out towards this near side, but Leeds managing to keep it as it played in. It's knocked away by Southampton as Leeds win it back on the edge of the box. Now playing it out wide as they come to the byline. Just cut back there as Southampton try to challenge, but Leeds managing to keep the possession as they play it back up the field. Now Huddersfield with the cross into the box as the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out of the air, and that relieves the pressure for Ipswich. Now Leeds outside the box as they play it out wide on that far side. Now it's played towards the byline. Another attempted cross there, but it's blocked off by Southampton as Leeds pick up the possession again on that far side. Mr. Barnes is saying Rotherham 5, City 2. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Thank you, mate. Now, Leeds just playing it about outside the box as they're still trying to get an opportunity here. Played out wide on this near side as the ball played in, but it's intercepted there by Southampton. Southampton tried to come out there, but it's challenged. Huddersfield winning the ball back. There's a stoppage in the other game. Huddersfield have won the ball back now as they play the ball out to this near side. Ipswich quickly coming across to try and challenge for it. So eventually Huddersfield play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Gridjav has been booked in the other game by the referee. Yellow card for him for the sliding challenge on the Southampton player. Al-Hamidi is saying, where is Al-Hamidi? Ipswich player. I'm not sure, mate. I don't focus, especially when I'm doing a double match watch along. I do not focus on player names. Just try to give you guys the best commentary I can. If I focus on player names too much, it gets confusing because I can easily get muddled up. Because we cover a lot of games here on Fandom, mate. So I don't cover the same teams every week. We cover a lot of UK games, so I try to stay away from sticking to names so I don't make it more confusing for you guys. In case I get names wrong, just simply, I'm honest enough to admit that I can't remember every player's names with the amount of clubs we cover here on Fandom, mate. Ipswich making a substitution here. We've got Southampton player down in the other game. So Ipswich making a substitution here. It's currently 83 minutes gone, guys. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0. And it's Taylor coming on for Ludiger for Ipswich. And Leeds also making a substitution in the other game. So 83 minutes gone, Ipswich, Huddersfield, and 81, well, just coming up to 82 minutes gone between Leeds and Southampton. Leeds just making a substitution now. Now the ball comes back in play for Ipswich as they play it long down that far side. It's won back by Huddersfield as they managed to knock it away. Thank you for that, Al Hamidi. Bob is saying, boys looking good. Tractor boys looking good. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a happy afternoon for Ipswich fans. But if you're a Leeds fan or a Huddersfield fan, guys, keep the faith. Leeds, obviously, a great club, and hopefully you guys can give a good account of yourselves in the playoffs, if that, because that's the way it looks like it's going at the moment. And if you're a Huddersfield fan, keep the faith, guys. League One has been absolutely fantastic this season. Obviously disappointing for you guys to go down, but hopefully the extra revenue, guys, you guys have earned by being in the Championship for a little bit has helped the club get a bit extra revenue, and you guys drop that into League One and be a strong team next season, and hopefully bounce straight back and have another go at the Championship next, not next year, but the year after. So keep the faith, guys. Keep the faith. Sometimes you need, as I keep saying to fans of clubs that go up in the Premier League, sometimes you need to go up, come back down, and then come back up again, because the gap in money is so huge, guys. The gap in money to invest in the squad is so huge. So sometimes clubs just need to go up for one season to get that extra cash injection. Then obviously nobody wants to get relegated. I get that, but sometimes that's the way you've got to look at it. You've got to go up, sometimes accept the relegation and come back stronger. So keep the faith if you are a Huddersfield fan. Hopefully you guys will be strong in League One next season, because it looks like you guys are going to be going down, but can bounce straight back next season with a positive investment that you'll get from from being in the Championship, which gives you guys a little bit of an edge over other League One clubs. So now the referee's just booked. Is it Hutchinson? He's booked there for Ipswich. We're on 80, just coming up to 86 minutes still. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0. Leeds now with the possession in the other game. So they're on. It's currently still Leeds 1, Southampton 2. Just coming up to 84 and a half minutes gone. Now Leeds playing the ball out wide. Mr. Barnes is saying, big up, Bob. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering this game, your club, or this league, then please do hit that like button, guys. We look to cover as many games across the UK here as possible, but you guys can help us with what games we pick by hitting the like button. If we see a good like count for your club on streams that we do, we know you guys appreciate it, so it will mean that we try to cover your club more in the future, or at least the league that your club play in. Now the ball with Leeds on that far side as they come forward towards the edge of the box. Southampton trying to make the challenge here, but Leeds still with the possession. It's crossed in, knocked away by Southampton. So now the ball won back by Leeds further up the field. Now coming again as they play the ball into the box. Southampton trying to challenge us. Southampton managed to win it back here. And now play it out wide on this near side as eventually they've knocked it out of play, but it took a deflection off the Leeds player, and that's going to be a throw-in on this near side to Southampton, midway inside their own half. Davy's saying 2 seconds off, 2 sent off at Southampton, Swansea, 1 each for fighting. Bloody embarrassing. Well, thank you for letting us know, Dave. Yeah, we don't want to hear fighting in the football. I actually saw a clip of that in the ladies' games in Australia, of all places. There was a real scrap in an Australian game. I've seen it on social media last night. Two of the ladies fighting in an Aussie in one of the Australian ladies' games, and one of them grabbed by the throat. So she got a straight red for obviously violent conduct. So yeah, but it does happen. Emotions get the better of players just as much as they do fans sometimes, guys. But thank you for letting us know, Dave. Appreciated, mate. Now, Ipswich have got a throw-in on that far side as the ball comes back in play. Leeds fans starting to leave the stadium. Ball knocked away by Huddersfield as Ipswich win the ball back outside the box. Now, Ipswich playing the ball towards the edge of the box there as, again, Huddersfield trying to challenge for it, but Ipswich managing to retain the possession. Mr. Barnes is saying, Dave, who's Swansea playing? And Sharon is saying, we need a big shake-up across the board. Well, absolutely, Sharon. This is the place for you to share your thoughts and with regards to things like that. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Sharon. Appreciate it, mate. Yep. Hopefully, maybe we could talk about that bit more on a Fan Den community show. But thank you, Sharon. So now Ipswich making the substitution, and it's the goalkeeper that's being subbed here. Gets a round of applause. Southampton have got a free kick outside the Leeds box, about literally right outside the box, slightly out to this near side. Arsenal still 2-0 up against Bournemouth in the Premier League. We'll cover the Championship results in a moment, guys. Southampton to take this free kick just outside the Leeds box. Ipswich now back underway in the other game as they play the ball forward up into the centre circle. Huddersfield challenge for it as the referee blows for the foul. And now Southampton with the free kick as they get the free kick. It's it's just wide of that at this near side post. Tried to cross it round the wall, but couldn't get it to curve in enough, and it just hits the side netting. Now Leeds to play out from the back. Ipswich with the possession in the other game in the middle of the park. Just to let you know what's going on in the other games, guys. Currently, Birmingham City 1, Norwich 0, Coventry 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2, Leicester 0, Blackburn 2, Middlesbrough 3, Watford 1, Plymouth 1, Hull City 0, Rotherham United 5, Cardiff City 2, Stoke City 4, Bristol City 0, Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Swansea City 0, Millwall 1, West Brom 3, Preston 0. So there you go, guys. Brings you up to date at the moment, but we will double check all results at full time. So thank you for that, Sharon. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Sharon is saying 100 years ago today, Huddersfield were the best team in England and top of the league. It will be another century before we will do that again. Laugh out loud. Well, keep the faith, Sharon. As Huddersfield obviously recently, a few years back, built the new stadium and everything. And on one thing I've seen that when teams build a new stadium, sometimes it can have a bit of a disjointing effect, if you get what I mean. So hopefully Huddersfield will improve in the next few seasons, and you guys can hopefully climb up the leagues a bit more and maybe establish yourselves as a permanent championship club in the next few seasons, mate. Leeds have got a free kick here on the edge of the box. Well, thank you for that, Sharon. Interesting, a bit of info. So Leeds with a free kick. Huddersfield with a possession on that far side. We're into added on time. 5 minutes in the Leeds v Southampton game. Not sure how much has been added on in the Ipswich game. Can't see that. Ipswich v Huddersfield. It's not showing us how much time's been added on. Bobby saying, I am an Ipswich tragic. I am an Ipswich tragic, but will support Leeds against Norwich. Well, there goes the full-time whistle, guys. And Ipswich have managed to clinch the automatic promotion spot, winning 2-0 against Huddersfield. Fans racing onto the pitch invasion as Ipswich will go up in the automatic promotion spots. Leeds now resigned to the playoffs as Ipswich win 2-0. And that does confirm also, unfortunately for Huddersfield fans, it does confirm you guys are relegated as well. But as I say, keep the faith, guys, as you guys, with that investment that you've had this season from the Championship, hopefully puts you in a strong position to bounce back next season. Now, Leeds with the possession as the Southampton Leeds game still going on here. But in the other game, full time has gone. Ipswich have won 2-0, and the fans have all invaded the pitch at the full time whistle. Now Leeds on the charge down that far side. Ball played into the box as it's deflected behind. That's going to be a corner to Leeds on the far side of the field. Thank you for that, Bob. Mr. Barnes is saying, don't worry about League One. We will be there with you up the Barnsley. Thank you for that, Ryan. Corner comes in. It's knocked away as the ball bounces out on that far side for a throw into Leeds. Leeds now playing the ball back into the centre as they come forward. Now knocking the ball out wide on this near side as Southampton tried to challenge for it. Leeds now playing the ball out wide to this near side. As now they charge forward, racing towards the edge of the box. As now they play it out wide on this near side, looking to get the cross in. As the cross comes in, it's deflected away by Southampton. Claims for a handball. Now Leeds come again. As Southampton winning it back now as they knock the ball long, but it's won back by Leeds on the edge of the centre circle. No foul given. Leeds fans booing there as there's claims for 2 fouls Dave is saying, Ryan, Millwall, pal. Thank you, Dave. Mr. Barnsley is saying, is it at Dave? Is it at Dave? London Stadium. London Stadium. London Stadium's West Ham Stadium, mate. Sharon Miller is saying, yes. See you in League One, Barnsley. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith, Sharon. Hopefully a more enjoyable season next season for you guys that are Huddersfield fans. I know exactly how it feels when your team is struggling to pick up results. Been there, worn the T-shirt. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button before you leave if you haven't. Thank you very much if you have. Really appreciated. We are into the last knockings of the game for Leeds v Southampton. And there's actually 5 minutes added on here, but the referee's faffing around. Let's have a quick look what's going on around the grounds. We will look at the table in a moment, guys. Yeah, just to let you know, we're waiting for the referee to stop faffing around. Referee's just dragging it. Come on! Referee making a big meal of this. We're in the last minute of the game, and he's got to be getting his authority out, and he. So, just to let you guys know, Coventry 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2, full-time result, Ipswich 2-0 winners against Huddersfield. Birmingham still 1-0 up against Norwich, but that game's still playing. As we know, Leeds 1, Southampton 0 Southampton 2 still playing. Leicester have lost 2-0 to Blackburn. That's a full-time result. Middlesbrough have won 3-1 against Watford, full-time result. Plymouth 1-0 up against Hull. That game's still playing. Rotherham have won 5-2 against Cardiff. Stoke have won 4-0 against Bristol City. Sunderland have lost 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. And Swansea City losing 1-0 to Millwall. West Brom have won 3-0 to Preston. All those last ones, full-time results, guys. Thank you for that, Sharon. Now, well, there goes the full-time result, and it has finished Leeds 1, Southampton 2. So Leeds will be going into the playoffs. And I feel a bit sorry for you guys that are Leeds fan. A little bit of a drop-off towards the end of the season. Hopefully, the manager can get the players focused enough, though, for the playoffs. So keep the faith, guys. Sharon is saying, well done, Ipswich, well deserved. Thank you for that, Sharon. Well said, mate. Well said. Thank you for that. Top stuff, Sharon. Yep, we're almost pretty much got to give respect to both Ipswich and Leeds. It almost went right to the wire, didn't it, guys? Pretty much. Well, it did, really. Obviously, Ipswich managed to put themselves in a really good position with that win in midweek. But in fairness, both teams took it as close to the wire as possible, keeping themselves in the mix. And fair play to Huddersfield as well. Obviously, they had a difficult season, but they managed to try and keep themselves in the fight to stay up right till the last knockings. Just wasn't to be this season. So thank you for that, Sharon. Well said, mate. Mr. Barnsley saying, congratulations to Ipswich from a Barnsley fan. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. And Sharon saying, gutted, laugh out loud. I'm sure you are, Sharon, but look at it this way, mate. At least you're going to have some more positive results to look forward to next season, because I reckon Huddersfield will be right in the mix for promotion next season. So that means a lot more victories potentially for you guys to enjoy, the Huddersfield fans. But keep the faith, Sharon. Hopefully you guys will be back better and stronger next season and really make a charge to get promoted back to the Championship. Mr. Barnes is saying, open day, Barnsley and Huddersfield, Boxing Day, Donny, end of the season, Rotherham. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Hyper X Football. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom. Hyper X Football. Hyper X Football saying, congratulations, Ipswich, from a Leeds fan. Well, massive respect to you, Hyper X Football. Big respect to you for that, mate. That's absolutely massive respect to the opposition. I know you're probably disappointed being a Leeds fan, mate, but keep the faith. I'm hopefully you guys will be able to manage to negotiate your ways through the playoffs. And I think you're strong enough. You just need to hope that you get a bit of luck with a good referee. I think, and hopefully that way you won't have to worry about bad decisions costing you guys. But loving that. Thank you, Hype X Football. That is absolutely class, mate. That shows you are a true football fan, in my opinion, when you can show that much respect and class. Top man. Absolutely. Love that. Love that. Love fans that always know how to show respect to the opposition. I know it's not nice losing, guys. I totally understand that. I'm a football fan as well. But if you can show respect to the opposition, to me, that is the sign of a true football fan. Sometimes you just have to take the good with the bad. And none of us like seeing our teams lose. But that is massive, massive respect there to Hype X Football. Thank you. And Hype X saying thank you. Thanks. No worries, mate. No worries. A pleasure to have you with us, especially when you're showing that kind of class. That is awesome that you fans like you that we want to get involved in fandom, mate. So thank you for that, mate. Top man. Classy guy. Classy guy. Sharon is saying thanks. Thank you very much, Sharon Miller. My pleasure. Pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for your conversation and company today, Sharon. And a big hello to you and your other half down there in Australia, down under. Thank you very much for being with us today, Sharon Miller, and your husband as well. Hope you guys enjoy the summer break and look forward to a top season next season. We will be keeping our eyes on the playoffs as well, guys. So just bear that in mind that we will be doing as much of the playoffs as possible in the last week or two of the season, as well as obviously other games as well, FA Cup finals, stuff like that. But thank you, Sharon. Best wishes to you and your other half, mate. Thank you for being with us. Take care. Thank you, Sharon. Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly do the halftime stats in a minute. And Hype X Football saying, hopefully, absolutely, mate. Yep, absolutely. Keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Don't forget, guys, before you leave, please do hit that like button if you could. Mr. Barnes is saying, big up Leeds. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Thank you for that. Loving the positive vibes. Bob Abbott is saying, thanks, guys. I am into hospital on Tuesday for a heart bypass. Will be back soon. Love your work. Well, thank you very much, Bob. I hope everything goes well with the operation, mate. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But hopefully the hospital look after you well. Our thoughts will be with you on Tuesday, you say? So, yeah, we'll be thinking of you, Bob, mate. Hope that all goes smooth, mate. Best wishes to you down under in Australia as well, mate. And thank you very much for your conversation and company. As I say, hope the operation goes well, mate. Stay safe. Look forward to hopefully seeing you on future streams, mate. And thank you very much for your kind words. Top man. And Sharon is saying, are we rooting for Leeds? Another West Yorkshire team. Absolutely. Well said, Sharon. Well said, mate. Thank you for that. Right, guys, let's have a quick look at the full-time match stats and also have a look at the table. Just bear with me a second. We'll quickly look at Leeds v Southampton first. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button before you leave. And thank you very much if you have already. So here we go, guys. Hang on a minute. So let me just quickly get this. We'll come to the league table in a moment, guys. But this is how the game has gone in numbers. We'll look at both games. Total shots 11 for Leeds, 11 for Southampton. Shots on target 4 for Leeds, 4 for Southampton. Possession 58% for Leeds, 42% for Southampton. Passes 548 for Leeds, 418 for Southampton. Pass accuracy 89% for Leeds, 86% for Southampton. Fouls 17 against Leeds, 18 against Southampton. Yellow cards 4 for Leeds, 3 for Southampton. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides 5 for Leeds, 2 for Southampton. Corners 5 for Leeds, 2 for Southampton. So there you go. That's how that game's gone, guys. Let's have a quick look at the Ipswich game, and then we will look at the league table. Drop your final comments in, guys, before I jump off. Would love to hear from you if you guys got any final thoughts before we wrap up the show. Just bear me a second. Just trying to get these stats on here for the Ipswich game. So here we go. This is how the Ipswich game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 24 for Ipswich, 5 for Huddersfield. Shots on target, 5 for Ipswich, 2 for Huddersfield. Possession, 64% for Huddersfield. 64% for Ipswich, 36% for Huddersfield. Passes, 599 for Ipswich, 344 for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy, 87% for Ipswich, 75% for Huddersfield. Fouls, 9 for Ipswich, 12 for Huddersfield. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. Red cards, none. And offsides, 1 for Ipswich, 3 for Huddersfield. Corners, 8 for Ipswich, none for Huddersfield. So let's have a look at the league table, guys. There you go. As you can see, that's how the final standings look. Leicester going through as league winners. Ipswich managed to clinch that final automatic promotion spot. And in the playoffs, it will be Leeds. Let's just refresh that, make sure, because it should have finished all results now. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'll just refresh it. It should, yeah, there we go. There we go. See, it was still showing games playing there. So, and the playoffs are going to be Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, and Norwich City. So, yeah, those are the 4 teams that have managed to secure playoff positions. So there you go, guys. That's how the league table finishes at the top. And at the bottom, let's have a look. Unfortunately, Rotherham, Huddersfield, and Birmingham City will be relegated. Plymouth managing to stay out of it just by a point. So Plymouth managing to stay out of it by a point. Sheffield Wednesday. Got to give a bit of applause for Sheffield Wednesday. They've been lurking down there all season, and they've managed to keep grinding away, chipping away, getting results, and they've managed to pull themselves out of the bottom 3 to secure their championship status alongside Plymouth, who actually were riding higher up the table earlier on in the season, but the results have been going against them. They kept dropping down the table, but they managed to just stay away from it by 1 point. So there you go, guys. Time to read out your final comments before I wrap up the show. Sharon saying, so thank you for that, Sharon. Liam, Dodovis. How you doing, Liam? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, Liam. Liam saying Birmingham didn't cause of Rooney. Well, I'm not sure about that, mate. Not sure about that. Liam saying down. Keep the faith, Liam. Keep the faith, mate. It happens to all teams. There's big clubs that get dropped down into League One all the time, mate. You can't be exempt from it, but keep the faith, mate. Hopefully a stronger performance next season for you guys. Strong season, and you might bounce straight back, Liam. I know it's frustrating going down, mate, but keep the faith. Well, thank you for that. Liam saying, congratulations to Ipswich. Well deserved. Top man. Thank you, Ian. Classy guy. Thank you for that, mate. Massive respect to you guys. Hype X Football saying, I think we can get promoted via the playoffs. Yeah, absolutely. But it's going to be tough, mate. Going to be tough. But yeah, absolutely. There's no reason why you guys can't get through in the playoffs. Hopefully, hopefully you guys get a good result. Just hope we don't have no questionable referees in the playoffs. That's all I'm worried about, guys. Let's hope that the EFL designate neutral referees that have not got a narrative. But yep, loving the confidence there. Hype X Football. Liam saying Leeds will bottle playoffs. It'll be Southampton or West Brom in the Prem. No, well, it can't be Southampton, mate, because sorry, can't be West Brom. They missed out, haven't they? They missed out. Oh, no, they didn't. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. So, yeah, Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, and Norwich. To be fair, mate, any one of those clubs could go up because they're all capable of getting in the Premier League. Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, Norwich. That is a really, really tough challenge for for all of those teams will not be liking the opposition they're facing. But you're entitled to your opinion, Liam. Thank you for that, mate. Hypex saying, well, we'll see. Absolutely. Yep. Keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Right with you there, mate. Thank you for that. Hypex football. Well said, mate. Saying maybe. Absolutely, mate. Keep the confidence. Nat, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Nat. Nat saying, afternoon, guys. How you doing, Nat? Thank you for dropping in, mate. Just about to wrap it up here, but appreciate you dropping in, mate. I bet you're absolutely buzzing. Massive, as I just said a minute ago, massive credit needs to go for Sheffield Wednesday. Kept in the fight this season, doggedly, not giving up. And there was plenty of times where you guys could have dropped your heads and given up that the season was gone, but you didn't. Wednesday kept chipping away, grinding out the results, keep getting the points, and it's worked out in the end. You guys managed to secure your championship status. So thank you for that, Nat. Welcome to the show. I am just wrapping it up, mate. But thank you for dropping in. Top man. Thank you, Nat. Hope you're having a good day, mate. I'm sure you are. Now your club's managed to secure championship status. Sharon is saying, join the club, Liam. Thank you for that, Sharon. Well said, mate. Liam is saying, I meant Birmingham down because of Rooney. I don't support Birmingham. Just surprised they're down because a big city. Well, I think you're entitled to your opinion, Liam. I respect your opinion, but I don't think that's the case because Rooney left months ago. So, Birmingham have had plenty of time to repair the whatever they felt was going wrong by Rooney, and they've still gone down. The whole point of sacking a manager is you sack him to make the changes to give you a better chance. They sacked him to give themselves a better chance. Have they achieved that? They haven't. So you can't really, I don't really agree with blaming Rooney for everything that's gone wrong at Birmingham. Birmingham need to take some responsibility themselves, mate. You need to look at the board, the players. There's 11 players on that pitch. At the end of the day, the manager stands on the touchline. He can only give the instructions and tell the players to go out and play a certain way. Once they walk out on that pitch, it's up to the players. So you can't to blame it all on one man. No offense, mate, but that's a little bit unfair, really. The players have to take some accountability. We can't keep blaming managers for all what goes wrong at a club. Players need to start taking accountability because they're the ones on the pitch. They're the ones that can make the difference. They're the ones that need to believe in themselves. They're paid enough money to do so, so they should show their best football and show the faith that the club has in them and the fans have in them. Lee Cartwright, how you doing, Lee? Welcome to the show, Lee. Lee saying, well done, Huddersfield, putting Leeds in the playoffs. Okay, well, thank you for that, Lee Cartwright. Fair enough, mate. And you're entitled to your opinion. But yeah, congratulations to Ipswich. As we said, I don't know how he says Huddersfield have put Leeds in the playoffs. It's 48 games in the season, mate. Liam is saying should have kept John Eaton. Well, yeah, okay. But yeah, well, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Sharon saying laugh out loudly. Okay. Thank you for that, Sharon. And Liam saying, Euston had Birmingham 6th, so it was players' fault. Yeah. Well, I know there was a lot of debate about that earlier in the season, wasn't there, Liam, to be fair? And I think you make a good point. But let's be honest, Rooney was never going to turn down that opportunity. I've actually watched an interview with Rooney since, and he regrets it. He realised he made a bad decision because he feels, if you actually watch the interview with him, he feels that the board didn't stick to what they promised him. And that's why he said he got wrong. He admits he got things wrong. Rooney's actually admitted in his interview that he got things wrong, but he's also said that the board didn't keep their promises. So, like I say, it's a thing. But I agree with you. Why the club made that decision in the first place to change managers beyond me, mate, when the previous manager before Rooney was doing quite well, wasn't he? Sharon is saying, I blame the players. Well, absolutely, Sharon. Yeah, I think the players do need. We need to stop giving the players such an easy ride when they don't turn up. At the end of the day, these players are played. They're held in such high regard. They're paid good money. They should be honoured to wear the shirt. That you have to remember, guys. That's how it used to be back in the day. We used to expect players to show pride in wearing our club shirt. Why are we not expecting that these days? Why are we giving players such a free ride and letting them off easily and just keep pointing the blame at the manager? It's not right. We need to have players showing pride to wear the shirt. At the end of the day, that shirt represents our club, our community, our town, and players should be proud to wear it. How many of you guys, if you're a Leeds fan or Huddersfield fan, would you not be proud if your club wanted you to play and wear the shirt? You'd be buzzing. Yeah, you might not be the quality player that they want, but as a fan, you'd be buzzing to wear that shirt and walk out on that shirt on that field. So why shouldn't the players show that same respect and hunger and appreciation for wearing the shirt, especially when they're paid good money for doing it? We all go out doing a 9 to 5 dead end job that grinds away at us day in, day out through the week. These players are looked after health wise, fitness wise, and then they have to go and play 90 minutes of football twice a week. Come on, guys. We have to have a little bit of perspective here. Sharon saying, I blame. So thank you for that, Sharon. That's a good point, mate. Liam saying, who was sixth and was sacked. I know it was a bad decision. I agree, Liam. I agree. It was a bad decision. Liam was saying, okay, thank you, Liam. Darren Hammer, how you doing, Darren? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, Darren. Darren saying the double promotion for Ipswich. They did well, mate. They did well, kept grinding it out and getting the results and managed to just get it over the line. And it was great to see it go to the last game of the season. Obviously, Ipswich managed to pretty much, I think, seal it the other day, didn't they, with that game in hand. But yeah, absolutely got to give respect for Ipswich. Keep chipping away, never gave it up. Thank you for that, Darren. As I say, welcome to Fandom, mate. Great to have you with us. Lee Cartwright saying massive rebuild now for Huddersfield Town. The manager came out this week and said we have a bad dressing room due to players with a bad attitude. Time to get rid of the deadwood. Well, if he did that, mate, massive respect to the manager for doing that, because that's actually refreshing to hear a manager actually saying that there's players in the dressing room not giving 100%. So thank you for letting us know that, Lee Cartwright. Thank you, mate. And Sharon Miller saying, manager, right, time for a clear out. Manager's right, time for a clear out. Thank you for that, Sharon. Yep, that's fair enough, especially if there's players not giving 100%. UKTS official, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom. UKTS official, I presume you might be an Ipswich fan, mate. Can't tell. But thank you for that, saying we are Premier League. Thank you for that, UKTS official. Congratulations to your team, mate, and thank you for that. Sharon saying, yes, I would. Well said. Thank you for that, Sharon. Thank you. Yep, absolutely. I'm sure most of us would give 100% to play for our club. So thank you for that, Sharon. Top man. Top lady, sorry. Top lady. My apologies, Sharon. Top lady. Classy lady. Thank you, Sharon. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much to all you guys that have been with us today, whether you've been listening in the background or getting involved in the Fandom community chat. It's been a pleasure to host the show for you guys. Thank you for all you guys that hit that like button. And if you haven't, please do hit it on the way out. Really appreciate the support, guys. Big thank you. And a big shout out to all you guys that have hit that like button. Thank you very much for the top support. A big thank you to all you guys that are new to the channel dropping in today. Hopefully see some more of you guys next season or throughout the playoffs. Obviously, we'll be covering the playoffs, and we'll also be covering the Euros as well in the summer. International football for the Euros. So it'll be a pleasure to have some of you guys join us there as well. But if not, hopefully see maybe some of you guys next season. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Big thank you to everybody. Thank you to all that have dropped in for the likes and the positive comments. Really, really appreciated. My best wishes to all you guys, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe and well. And as I say, I hopefully look forward to seeing more of you guys and enjoy more footy chat with you guys on future shows. But for me, for now, that's it, guys. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.